If you'd like to up the intensity of this workout, just use one of your accessories, such as a 1 kilogram Pilates ball. Hey guys, and welcome to the next episode of the CardioWall Club. Today we are doing Cognitive Conundrum, which is why I have stepped in for Robin, because it's all about the brain. Now, as you know, when you're using CardioWall, it's not just about the physical exertion, we're also getting that brain firing too. So that's what we're going to get on with today. You're going to need just one accessory, that is Pilates balls, perfect. And best you also have a nice drink of water, because despite it being the brain, we're probably also going to get ourselves sweating a little bit. So this is about 15 minutes long, and let's hop right to it. So before we get started on the main exercises, we're just going to start with a nice gentle warm-up. So the very first game we're going to play is Chaser on the central 5 pods. So it's really easy to set up, just hit the 5 pod menu, select program, Chaser. We're just going to play it for 1 minute, and we're just going to use our hands. Okay?
3, 2, 1.
Now, the best thing to do is just look straight ahead and use your peripheral vision to spot the red pod. And that's starting to get the brain working, ready for the exercises that we're about to do shortly.
Here we go again, doing my best to pretend that I don't bother at all, that I'm stronger, but no, I will do my best not to give up, I will do my best not to give up, but what will be of us? Now you're saying you care about me, so why do I feel cold? We're heading down into the deep sea, gotta trust but I don't, but here we go again.
Okay, so our brain should be in gear now, and we're going to move on to the second exercise in the warm-up. So this is going to get the body moving, and we're going to do 1 minute with our hands again of clear out. So the easiest way to do this is just hit the clear out quick start button, and the game will start.
You have 1 minute. 3, 2, 1.
Stronger, but no, I will do my best not to give up, I will do my best not to give up, but what will be of us?
So our brains and our bodies should be nicely warmed up now, and we're going to launch into our first exercise. Now this first one is all about distributed or flexible attention, and that is, can you focus on 2 things at once? So rather than just playing a game on the CardioWall like you may normally do, I'm also going to be throwing in some general knowledge questions. Now you haven't got any time to revise, so we're just going to hop straight into it. We're going to play 2 minutes of Chaser on the full wall. So the best way to set that up is hit the menu button,
Select program.
then you press
Clear out.
Chaser.
Select time.
I'm going to do 2 minutes, so that's twice up on the arrow button and the green tick to
Hit to the
confirm.
highest pad you can
And then
reach.
like I said, we are going to play on the whole wall, so top pod
Hit the lowest pad you can reach.
and the
Chaser.
bottom pod.
You have 2 minutes.
So get into position
3,
and listen out for these all important questions. Question 1. What do you put in a toaster? Question 2. What is 7 times 7? Question 3. What do cows drink? Question 4. What's the capital of Australia? Question 5. If a blue house is made of blue bricks, a red house is made of red bricks, and a yellow house is made of yellow bricks, what's a greenhouse made of? Question 6. How many of King Henry VIII's wives were beheaded? Answers will be displayed at the end of the video so you can see if you're top of the class. Fantastic job, guys. I really wish I could hear some of your answers there. Just to remind you, it's divorced, beheaded, died, divorced, beheaded, survived. Knew I'd get some of you. So just time for a quick drinks break. So if you grab your water and sip up, and we'll move on to the next exercise. Okay, so the next exercise is going to be 1 minute of clear out, but a little bit different. So we're going to get both sides of the body working and both sides of the brain working. So what you want to do is use your left hand to hit the right pods. That is actually my right hand. Gotcha. And your right hand to hit the left pods. Something like that anyway. So if you just hit 1 minute clear out, quick start, and off we go.
You have 1 minute. 3, 2, 1.
Now make sure you're also focusing on your body position in this, getting a nice lot of rotation in the body. Nice job, guys. Don't know about you, but I definitely messed up a couple of times with my left and right. So just get some water on board and we'll move on to the next exercise. Right, so if you think your brain hasn't quite clicked into gear yet, this next one is going to be a killer. We are going to do 1 minute of chaser, just with our hands again, but we're going to do a tongue twister as we play it. Now you just need to say the tongue twister 5 times, so you can cram it into the start and then just go easy on the rest, or put it in every sort of 10-20 seconds. So the tongue twister I want you to say is Ted fed Fred bread, and Fred fed Ted bread. One more time. Ted fed Fred bread, and Fred fed Ted bread. Simple. So, like I said, we're just going to do a quick start of chaser down here, and get those tongue twisters in.
You have
when
1
you
minute.
want.
3, 2, 1.
Now I don't know about you, but I do not want to hear Ted, Fred or bread any more times. So if you just grab a little bit of water and we'll move on to the next exercise. Okay, for our next exercise, we're going to get the heart rate pumping because we're going to do 1 minute of cluster shot. Now, like earlier in the workout where we played clear out and we did alternate hands hitting the different pods, we're going to do the same again, but obviously this time it's cluster shot. So we really want to be going for that speed and trying to get those green pods so that we can score 3 points when we hit them. So use your right hand to hit the left pods and your left hand to hit the right pods. Easiest way to set it up is just hit the quick start,
Cluster shot.
1 minute, and then let's get
You
going.
have 1 minute. 3, 2, 1.
So stay nice and alert, and use your alternate hand. This is really working my brain. excellent work. Now I don't know about you, but I don't know my left from my right anyway, so I am completely mixed up there. So whilst we're getting our brains back into focus, grab some water and we'll move on to the final exercise. Okay, so for our final exercise, you're going to need to grab those Pilates balls because we are doing full wall, 1 minute of clear out, but there's a twist because we're taking you back to the classroom with a couple of maths questions. So with this game, what's going to happen is I'm going to read out some maths questions and the answer that you get to them, which I'm hoping is going to be right, will be the number of pods that you hit out. So for example, if I said 25 divided by 5, you'd hit out, for example, the top 5 pods. And then you stand back, wait for the next question, and then hit out the rest of the pods based on the answer to the next question. So you just need to hit clear out, quick start for 1 minute, and then get your Pilates balls, your brain in gear, and off you go.
2, 1.
Two times 9. That's 18 pods. (17 minus 9). That's 8 pods. (5 plus 16 minus 15). That's 6 pods. (3 times 4). That's 12 pods. Now they weren't too tricky, were they? Anyway, if not, you can do a little bit of BBC Bite Size, get a little bit of maths up on the go. So just grab a little bit of water and then we're going to go into the cool down. That was a fantastic workout, guys. Get a bit more water on board and we're going to start the cool down. Now it's really important that we cool down, so our muscles have been really nicely warmed up and we need to get our heart rate down to a more resting level. So I'm going to lead you through a sort of 3-minute cool down. Just follow along with me. You can pause it at any time should you need. So we'll start from the top of the body and we're going to move all the way down to the feet. So starting just with our necks. So you just want to look to the left and then to the right, back again left and right. Wrong way around, but who's counting? And up and down, or down and up. Make sure you've got a nice relaxed breathing as you keep going. So our next one, we're just going to loosen off the shoulders because we've been working these hard. So just want you to start with really small little circles. And then we're going to make them a little bit bigger as we go. As you lift your arms up, nice deep breath. Okay, our next exercise, what you want to do is just interlock your fingers, push them out in front of you. You'll feel this along the top of your back, which is really good, especially when we've been reaching those high pods. You'll find that those muscles, your trapezius, will be working as you're going. And just like this. Okay, and then you want to go to the opposite side, so interlock your fingers again and then just push back. And this one's really good because it stretches out your chest. You can also feel it in your triceps and in your biceps. You just give that a little bit of a shake off. Next one we want to do is a side lunge, so feet facing forwards. What you want to do is just bend one leg and you should be able to feel it here on the inside of your leg. Okay, now what you can do is keep it a little bit dynamic and just move gently from side to side. So if we just do this a couple of times, just make sure that your knee isn't going over the front of your toe. Also feel this a little bit in your glutes, which, you know, they've probably worked. Okay, the next one you want to do is your quads. So if you lift up your foot, hold it behind you. Now, if you're a little bit wobbly, best thing to do, find a little mark on the floor. Maybe there's a little spider or something. Hopefully you're sleeping. And if you just focus on that, that will keep you nice and balanced. So what you want to do is make sure you're pushing your hips out, and then you'll really feel it here in the front of your quad. Just hold it there for a few more seconds, and then we're going to switch legs. I'll just show you this one from the side, and just hold that for a couple more seconds. Okay, the next one we're going to do is just stretch off our calves. So you can either do this by having your leg out in front. What you do is you bend one of your legs, rest your hands gently on here. Make sure your hands are resting on the bent leg and not on the one that's straight. Pull your toes up and you'll feel that in your calf. You can also feel this in your glutes. Just hold that for a couple more seconds. And then on the other leg as well, so on bent leg, pointing the toes up, and I can feel it here in my calves, a little bit in my hamstrings and in my glutes as well. Okay, last two exercises. I just want to do a stretch over like this. Just feel it really in the side of your body. Felt that one. And then we want to do one last stretch, which is arms up, nice deep breath in, and all the way to the floor. Okay, fantastic work guys. Hopefully your heart rate's returned to a nice resting level. Don't forget, get a little bit more water on board, and we will see you for the next episode of the CardioWall Club workout series. Fantastic work. See you soon. Bye.